Hello everyone! For some reason you're here and watching Great Linguistic Expectations. As New Year is approaching, the mood of evaluating everything is creeping in. I'm most certainly not going to talk about everything that has happened, but as this channel is mostly dedicated to linguistics, let's look at this side of things. I need to confess that this year I haven't been a very decent linguist, but my level of the Finnish language has definitely increased, especially concerning food. I might have written somewhere in my blog that one of the best life hacks to learn new words is to make associations with them. So in this video I would like to share with you some of my weird mind tricks to learn Finnish words. So the first word will be sairas, to be ill, and as an association for this I use the Russian word saira, which is a fish, the Pacific sorry, and in my head it's like I don't like fish, so even the smell of it makes me sairas. My dear Finnish viewers, don't crucify me for this, I like seafood instead. The next word is olla ulkona, to be outside. This word was very easy to remember because in Russian we have a word ulica, which is a street, so these two words may be even historically connected, who knows. Then there is a word for easy, helppo, and of course, as you may guess, this word also was not very hard to remember because it's something that you don't need help with. Then German helped me with the word for shop, kauppa, because in German there is the word kaufen that means to buy, and it's weird because Finnish and German are not even that close. Then I have the most weird association ever, and it's connected with the word harukka, which means a fork. And I keep a thought in my head that this word is connected with one of the characters of Sailor Moon. Does anyone here remember that Japanese cartoon that everyone was obsessed many years ago? So the real name of Sailor Uranus was Haruka, if I remember correctly, and so I keep this thought in my head that fork is connected with her name. I know she has nothing to do with forks, but that's how my brain works. By the way, who was your favorite character in this series? I think mine was Sailor Jupiter. I don't know whether it's because of her green suit or because my ruling planet is Jupiter, but she was pretty cool in general. Then there is the word omakotitalo for cottage. Again, German helps me here. I perfectly remember the words koti and talo. And oma is a grandmother in German, so it's like a country house where grandparents live. Then there is the word tapetti, which is wallpapers. And I use French to help me here, because in French there is the word tapis, which means a carpet, so tapeti is like a carpet for walls. And the last word for today is inhota, meaning not to like something. In order to remember this word, I decided to split it into halves. So in is a negative prefix in English, and hota kind of reminds me of a Russian word хотеть, which means to want. And so if you don't want something, you probably don't like it. So yeah, here are a few examples of how I remember the Finnish words. I also have some naughty examples, but I'm not going to share them. I mean, I can tell you the words. For example, olla naimisissa, pistorasia and ohuiksi, but I'm not telling you the associations. So thank you very much for your attention. If you have some other tricks for me how to remember the Finnish words, please share them in the comments, and also tell me whether you have the same thing learning other languages. So thank you very much, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!